Mr. Speaker, I wish to thank the voters of our Junior GRC, including those in Bedok Reservoir Punggol Division, for giving my teammates and I in the Workers' Party an opportunity to serve them again. We know that each vote was a carefully considered decision, and we do not hold that lightly. We are committed to honoring your trust by working tirelessly to earn your votes again in the coming years. Mr. Speaker, in his speech at the opening of Parliament, the President spoke of the need to resist self-perpetuating inequality. This message was echoed by the Prime Minister yesterday, who pointed out how other societies have become increasingly stratified, with privilege becoming more entrenched. I share this deep concern. While it is reassuring that income inequality as measured by the Gini coefficient is declining, the Gini coefficient does not measure wealth inequality. This refers to the unequal distribution of assets like property, stocks, bonds, and savings. If left unchecked, widening inequality can fracture our social compact and undermine the meritocratic system that has been the key to our nation's prosperity. Meritocracy, in turn, relies on the public's confidence that it can deliver upward social mobility. A waning of that confidence could lead to distrust, both between different segments of society and with the government, making it harder to forge the consensus required to navigate systemic challenges. Inequality is therefore a fundamental fault line in our society. Narrowing this divide demands the same level of attention, resources, and effort that we have dedicated to maintaining racial and religious harmony. Confronting inequality requires more than just giving everyone the same opportunities in school, as even when public goods are equally available, private advantages remain unequally distributed. Wealth is frequently passed down from parents to children, not only through inheritances, but a combination of social, informational, and financial capital from the time they were born until deep into adulthood. This provides children of privilege the best opportunities to thrive at every stage of their lives and a strong safety net to catch them if they fall. These translate into a significant and enduring head start in life. They are subtle and unspoken, but they compound over time. For a start, well-resourced parents cultivate cultural capital by providing a wide range of enriching experiences to their children. This includes frequent overseas travel and exposure to the arts, which builds an understanding of cultural norms in influential circles and provides a foundation for sophisticated conversations in social and professional settings. Etiquette lessons and public speaking from a young age equip their children with the confidence highly valued in the workplace and in leadership roles. These parents have the resources to send their children for enrichment camps in areas like artificial intelligence, coding, and robotics. They know that these courses build competence from a young age in STEM, a skill set that generally commands higher salaries in future careers. This hands-on experience, beyond what is taught in textbooks, can spark interest and give an indirect boost to academic performance. The direct school admission scheme offers an alternative route to top schools based on students' non-academic talents. For parents with resources, hiring top coaches to provide individual training on technique and fitness gives their children a significant head start. This allows them to become high-performance athletes before their peers, giving them a distinct advantage during school trials. Furthermore, if their child does not do well enough in local exams, their parents have the option of sending them to private schools locally and overseas. This additional safety net ensures that a pathway to higher education is always available, a luxury that less affluent families cannot afford. As these young adults enter the workforce, their accumulated social capital continues to open doors. Some might land prized internships at multinational corporations through their parents' professional networks, bypassing traditional hiring procedures. Likewise, a parent might introduce their child to an influential business contact who can give them their first professional role or provide helpful career tips. These relationships create an oft-hidden job market, leading to opportunities that are not publicly advertised. This safety net extends into significant housing and financial advantages. For instance, some well-to-do parents buy property for their children when they are still young to hedge against rising prices, ensuring they won't have to struggle to afford their first home when they get married. Others hand over their successful businesses to their children after they graduate, removing the need for them to compete with their peers in the job market. To be clear, the actions of these parents are perfectly legal. They are simply doing their best to help their children in a very competitive economy. But this creates a growing chasm between those with and without these advantages. This divide will only widen as economic competition intensifies and the nature of entry-level jobs shift to artificial intelligence, which demands new skills that are more accessible to the privileged. Our challenge then is to bridge this gap, not by suppressing the privileged, but by leveling up everyone else. To do this, we must bolster our public institutions until they rival the private sphere, ensuring every child has the opportunity to achieve their maximal potential. I have a few suggestions in this respect. The SkillsFuture Credit scheme has empowered adults to upskill, but the race for skills and opportunities begins much earlier in life. To truly level the playing field, I propose a Junior SkillsFuture Credit scheme. This initiative would provide a dedicated skills development credit to all Singaporean children below 18 from households in the lower 40th percentile income bracket. This credit could be used for approved enrichment courses in areas like coding, public speaking, sports, and the arts. By democratizing access to the same hard and soft skills that are often the privilege of the affluent, we can ensure every child has a fair chance to build their confidence and competence from a young age. I've noted Minister of State Jasmine Lau's earlier response today to Mr. David Ho, who made a similar proposal in his parliamentary question. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here. I acknowledge that schools have many in-school and out-of-school extracurricular opportunities for students, including those from low-income families. These should certainly continue. What I'm asking for is a separate credit that gives parents and children the agency to choose enrichment programs that are not available in their schools. In today's economy, we cannot precisely predict the skills that will be in demand, or the specific passions and interests that will ignite in our young people. Therefore, by giving parents and children the autonomy and agency to choose enrichment courses, we are empowering them to explore a diverse range of opportunities and build skills in emerging areas, just as well-resourced families can. The SG Culture Pass, which provides credits for citizens to attend arts and heritage events, is a commendable initiative. However, I'm concerned that its take-up rate may be low among households from the lower income brackets. To ensure that all citizens can benefit, the National Arts Council would need to strengthen its outreach efforts to publicize the pass across all segments of society and address the unique challenges faced by these lower-income families, such as competing financial priorities, time constraints, and the hidden costs of attendance. We should establish a Global Horizons Fund to provide financial support for international student exchanges, internships, and volunteer trips, democratizing the global exposure that is a key component of cultural capital. The Singapore International Foundation would be a natural partner to manage this fund, as its mission already aligns with connecting Singaporeans with global communities. Through SIF, donations for the fund could be sought from philanthropic foundations, corporate sponsors, and individuals who have benefited from such international exposure. To match up the college preparation provided to higher income students, education and career guidance services in schools could be enhanced and personalized. These services could offer comprehensive support to guide students from less privileged backgrounds through the complex application process for local and foreign universities. Critically, this service would make them aware of the importance of building up a competitive portfolio Critically, this service would make them aware of the importance of building up a competitive portfolio early and will help them strategically utilize financial support programs designed to help them do so. At the same time, our local universities should continue to monitor their admissions process to ensure that donations do not impact how students are admitted, a problem which has occurred in other countries. Existing professional mentorship schemes could be expanded into the National Career Mentorship Program for all young Singaporean professionals, tradespersons, and workers seeking career guidance and professional networks. Crucially, this program must conduct proactive and targeted outreach to individuals from less privileged backgrounds who may lack the social and informational capital to access these opportunities. To attract and retain committed mentors, the program could offer public recognition and award continuing professional development hours. These incentives will not only reward their time, but also formalize their commitment to guiding young people from all backgrounds, thus helping to build a more equitable professional landscape. To level up the advantage of wealthy parents providing seed capital or passing on their businesses to their children, Enterprise Singapore should adjust the Startup SG Founder Program. The program's recent shift to a 1-to-1 co-matching ratio presents a financial barrier for first-time entrepreneurs who lack personal savings or family wealth. It makes funding less accessible and favors those who are already financially well off. I urge ESG to revert to the previous 1-to-4 co-matching ratio. This would make crucial seed funding more accessible, ensuring that promising ideas are judged on their merit alone, without a founder's financial means becoming an obstacle. So all these programs can only make a national impact if they are able to reach and assist a wide section of society. The various agencies running these programs should redouble efforts to publicize their programs on social media and traditional advertising platforms, and partners with schools, interest groups, grassroots organizations, including those linked with the opposition, to encourage participation from Singaporeans from less privileged backgrounds. So while our journey as a nation has been a remarkable one, the true measure of our success lies not in the peaks of our wealth, but in the enduring opportunities we provide to all citizens. The proposals I have outlined today are not designed to penalize success, but to strengthen our meritocratic system, ensuring that every citizen, regardless of their family's background, has a fair shot at success. By giving every Singaporean access to the exclusive advantages that provide a head start in life, we can create a powerful equalizing force, offering a clear pathway to upward mobility and a robust safety net for all. This is how we can build a society where a child's destiny is not dictated by their birth, but by their grit and hard work. This is how we can assure those who are growing up in difficult circumstances that our society is empowering them every step of the way. And this is how we inspire the next generation to give their all for their families and the progress of our nation. Mr. Speaker, I support the motion.